Good morning everyone, Philip from Blackburn Markets here. I hope you guys are all doing well. Just a quick video. We'll be running through some currency pairs. So the main ones we'll be looking at is our mainly the Kiwi dollar. So we've got a couple of Kiwi dollar pairs in there as well. A bit of pound, a bit of the Euro US, and also we'll be looking at gold. We haven't looked at gold in quite a long time, so I'll show you guys a bit of analysis in there. Not a very not much pattern, but it's quite some Fibonacci levels as well. So we'll be using a bit of potential Elliott wave in there as well that I saw. So we'll look at that. But because it is a Friday for us here in New Zealand, and for some of you it's a Thursday, so we're coming to the end of our trading sessions this week. So hopefully some of these patterns will develop early today or early tomorrow for you, for some of our clients. Or some of our viewers, so hopefully that works out well, or we can even look for these patterns to develop further in next week, looking for some nice potential moves. Okay, so we'll start off, dive straight into it here. The first one we're looking at is the Euro US dollar. So we'll have a look here, so you can see this is the 4-hour bar chart. You can see here we've come to a double bottom, just having a look here. So we can see here's our first low, and then moving to our second low. So we will see what happens with this candle. Hopefully we can get a nice reversal candlestick pattern there to make a move to the upside, but also then keeping in mind that we do have this big downtrend, so do keep that in mind. Let's have a look on the weekly. You can see it, we do have a strong support area from back here in November 2015 that we are also hitting at the moment, so keep that also in mind. So we have got a couple of good indicators for to the top side and for to the bottom side as well. So just do keep an eye on that on this. So if we do see a bounce here, we can look for nice potential trades or moves to the upside, keeping in mind that we have all these stops along the way for potential target areas. And then if we do end up going to the downside, we do have this very nice target area here. You can see we had sort of a shooting or evening star over there. And then you can see here, so that will make a nice double bottom, looking for a potential trade if it does break to the further to the downside or possibly to the upside. And then moving on to our pound Canadian dollar. There we go. So you can see this is the weekly bar chart. So not much on the lower time frame. So maybe if you're looking for a bit longer hold in a trade. So we have seen a channel break here. Candle has closed, so we'll see what has happened. On the daily you can see it does look like a bit of a false breakout, so we'll see. We could potentially just see a continuation inside of this channel, but possibly we'll see what happens on. So just keep an eye on that one for the longer term. So maybe in the next couple of weeks we can see what this develops into. We'll try and keep you guys updated on the pound Canadian dollar. And moving on to the pound Kiwi dollar. So this is the hourly time frame. So not sure if you guys can see it, but we actually have a very nice sort of wedge forming here. You can see this could be a potential area for the market to move to, and then obviously we connecting our top parts as well. So you can see it's sort of a nice wedge forming. So we'll see what happens here. If we are into our Elliott wave, we could potentially see this develop into a ending diagonal. So meeting obviously our waves 4 and then finishing with wave 5. So we'll see what happens here. So potential trades either when it breaks from this channel to the top or to the bottom side. Also, we do have this previous support right over here. It has broken past it, so it is a resistance area. You can see it has offered previous support. Then obviously our resistance back up here, and then also we'll just pull it a bit further down. So you can see we have had previous resistance areas as well. So this is a very good. A nice consolidation zone, so look for breaks out of this zone for potential moves other in the market. And then obviously going long, look for potential targets around about our tops, and then also for potential targets around about right here with our bottoms that we have over there. And then moving on to our Kiwi dollar. So this is the NZDUSD. So here we have the hourly time frame. So right now we can see we have had sort of a nice move to the downside after this multiple top over here. So you can see, and then now coming down to the support area. So let's get rid of this. I'll just show you here. So you can see we have had a break of this high, and now you can see it's tested it once. It does look like it is could be breaking it now, but again, if you want to be more conservative, you could wait for that candle close either above or below this zone to look for potential trades. Obviously, if you're looking to go to the downside, do keep in mind that we do have very strong areas of support that have here offered previous resistance and again previous support. So this is a very strong potential support if the price does move down to this area. And then looking on the daily time frame, we have looked at the Kiwi dollar before, so if you do remember, we have this very strong downtrend also moving in a possible channel as well. So we can look for moves to this channel, the lower channel trend line, and then possibly continuing inside of this pattern for more shorter time frame trades, so either your 4-hour or your 1-hour trade. So look for that. And then also now we're moving on to our US dollar CAD. So I'll just have a look here. So this is the daily time frame. You can see we have actually got a nice move inside of a channel again. We actually posted this on our Facebook and on our Instagram. So if you guys want to get early updates on that, do have a look. Do give us a follow on that as well. So the links will be provided after the video. So do stay here. Do watch the whole video, and you can see in the end where you can follow us on Facebook and on Instagram, and also our Twitter account is there as well. Back to the video. So we have, you can see we do have this nice channel move, and then also we had not a very perfect, but it is coming close to that 61%. You can kind of see the 70. The 70 is just, in my opinion, a very good level. If usually I've noticed if the market does go past that, a close below that 70 level, if it is an uptrend, we can look for a potential reversal of that trend, and then obviously vice versa for a bearish trend. And then now moving on to our last one, the gold. So again, I have said we haven't looked at gold in a very long time. Not a very easy pattern to pick up. Obviously, it's not your textbook pattern. So this is a lot to do with Fibonacci, and I'll quickly show you guys how we find this. So first of all, we just need to use our retracement just to measure up previous wave, and then coming up to our next wave. You can see it has almost come to the 100% mark of the previous wave. So this can also include a bit of Elliott wave as well for a possibility of a zigzag correction. So we've had our impulse move, possible waves 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe a wave 5. So we'll see what happens on there. So this is the gold on the daily bar chart. And then also we can see here, which also follows the Elliott wave guidelines of this channel, where your zigzag does move very nicely inside of a channel as well, so that we can see potential target area. So we can still look for a wave 5 to complete this possible wave C. So you can see we've got waves 1, waves 2, very strong wave 3, coming to a sideways wave 4. It does look like it could have been a triangle. If we go down to our lower time frames, we can see not really. Okay, we'll have a look, but it does look like a sideways correction. So we can go on. If you are interested, you can always go into a bit more detail in this correction pattern over here. But for the time being, we are looking for a potential target area on this trend line. If it does break, we can look for a further move to the upside, or if it does bounce there, and we can continue in this very long-term downtrend that we've had in gold for quite some time, since I believe this March 2018, I believe. So yeah, so that is a very strong downtrend, so do keep that in mind if you are going to take trades against the trend. You can also see we have had that previous sort of support here, which could offer resistance if you are looking to go to the upside. So you can see this section right over here is a very good potential area for the market to sort of find strong resistance and to possibly continue this downtrend. Obviously, taking the move to the downside, keep in mind the bottom over here, and then also our ultimate bottom, which is back, a very strong bottom, which was back in 2016. So that is it for the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, do give us that thumbs up. Click the subscribe button, followed by the bell icon to get notifications of whenever we release new videos and to stay updated with our new posts. Also, if you want to get in contact with us, please do so at Black Bull Market. With our contact details provided down below in the description of the video, or if you want to go on live chat, please do so by going at blackbullmarkets.com and then click on the little green button that says live chat. It is the weekend, so unfortunately we will not have anyone in the office over the weekends, but you can, if you can't reach us via live chat over the weekends, please do send us an email at support@blackbullmarkets.com and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. From everyone here at Black Bull Markets, safe trading, enjoy your week.